Welcome back to Mailbag Monday. Let me go ahead and roll out the red carpet for you. Boom, there you go. Welcome back to Mailbag Monday. I am John Greaves III. I am the co-founder of Garage Gym Life. And thank you for checking out our show. So real quick, this show is where we answer your top questions that you've asked on in the comment section of our videos over the past 7 days, right? And it also serves as a live AMA. So if you have anything you want to ask me during this 30-minute program, I am happy to answer anything that is related to setting up a home gym, working out in the home gym, which I've done for over 20 years. Or, you can ask me anything if you want to know about growing on YouTube. I'll answer that as well. But yeah, the function of this show is basically it's a live AMA, and it's also where we answer the questions that you guys post on our YouTube channel. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in. But while I'm doing that, if you have any questions, make sure that you guys are commenting in the live chat. And if you're watching on replay and you have a question, you're like, man, I wish I caught this live, but I didn't get to ask my question. That's okay. Go ahead. Ask me anything. Just throw it in the comment section, and I will respond to those comments next week on Mailbag Monday. All right? All right. Let's go ahead, say what's up to everybody in the live chat, and then we'll get this question and answer session started. So first of all, first in the building is my guy, Carp from Carp's Gym. What's up, man? He says, yep. And for those of you who don't know, if you don't get a yep on your video and it's in the home gym space, your video hadn't started yet. Your video hadn't arrived yet, all right? It's like a badge of honor. So my guy, Carp, says, yep. And he says, next week, we'll be getting ready to head to Home Gym Con. Yes, I will. And don't forget, I'm bringing you something. We got a gift for you. Naomi and I have a gift for you that we're bringing to you, man, just as a way to say thank you for all of your support. Let's see here. My guy, Trevor from the Disgruntled PM podcast, he just dropped a new episode too, by the way. So you guys need to go check that out. He said, let's go. That's a really good podcast to check out. For anybody if you're in charge of projects at work, I think it's one of those things where he kind of like cuts through all the clutter and breaks it down in a way into an easy to understand way. And he happens to be a home gym owner, which is how we connected with each other. What's up, Trevor? All right, let's see here. And he said, who is pumped for Home Gym Con? I am. We've been to Home Gym Con every year, so this will be year 4 for us. And every year it has gotten bigger and bigger, and I'm so excited for not only the event itself, but also for how our brand has grown alongside Home Gym Con. So I'm excited to see all of you guys there. All right, let's get into this. All right, first question is from @Living in the Silver Lining, and this question was posted in the comments of my review of the RitFit Gator, RitFit Panther, RitFit Panther. The Gator is a weight bench, but this was in the comments on the RitFit Panther, which is a hip abduction adduction machine. All right, so you guys can see it right there, and this is Letha. We saw Letha. I saw her yesterday at my wife's triathlon. But anyway, so the question is, do you have any thoughts on the 200-pound body limit? Is it still stable with individuals with heavier body weight on the machine? So we got 2 answers to the question. One generic answer from me, and then one from Letha, who gave a more complete answer because she's obviously the one who spent more time with the machine. She's actually got it in her home gym, and she has experience using it with multiple clients, as you guys can see here. So her answer was so we'll start with her. So she said, Letha says it absolutely is still stable. I do have the piece placed in pretty tight quarters, which is on me. So getting into the space is something I'll consider more moving forward. However, the effectiveness of the machine when adducting and abducting is still top notch with all clients. ranging from approximately 120 pounds to 285 pounds. Hopefully that's helpful. All right, so that's Letha's answer. My answer is a little bit more conservative, um, because Letha is an experienced trainer, so she knows how to make sure that the machine functions as it's supposed to. She's also actually done quite a bit of volunteer work for RitFit, so she's familiar with their products. Are probably going to have this machine at your house, and it's going to be just you, right? So you don't have the advantage of all those things. So my recommendation is that if you weigh more, and this is just in general, if you weigh more than what any product is rated for, I wouldn't buy the product. Okay. Um, and that's for safety reasons. This is especially important if it's a flat bench. Now, typically flat benches, that's not an issue. Or quality flat benches, like the weight limit is like 1,600 pounds, 1,000 pounds, something like that, right? But some of them, the cheaper benches that you can get on Amazon, they might be rated for, let's say, 500 pounds. Well, if you're capable of benching uh 300 pounds and you weigh 285, uh-oh. Now, if as soon as you go up to 300 pounds on the bench, you just exceeded the weight limit, the safety limit of what that bench is rated for. And I actually have a family member who's had a bench collapse under them, not because they were too heavy, but because the bench was cheaply made. He was doing incline dumbbell presses, and the bench collapsed under him while he had dumbbells in his hand, right? So he fell backwards and hold up a second here. What's going on here? I'm gonna skip this ad. There we go. And so he fell backwards, and he's still holding the dumbbells, and he actually ended up tearing both rotator cuffs. And then I know another go ahead and pull that off. And then I know another actually multiple other people where they've been benching. This was actually on a major fitness bench. Basement Brandon shared this video on his Instagram. He had a friend who was benching like 315 or something like that. And while he's benching, the bench pad dropped down because it couldn't handle the weight, the person's body weight plus the weight that he was lifting, right? And fortunately, it didn't break all the way, so nobody got hurt, but it's still a safety issue, right? And I've got multiple examples like that. So typically, I say if what you weigh plus what you can lift are more than whatever piece of equipment is rated for, don't buy that product. All right. So you need to definitely check the rating, the listed weight capacity for any bench before you spend your money on it. All right. All right. So that is question one. Let's see here. Sweatshop Dad. What's up, Tyler? He says, hey, Trevor, Carp. And John, see, there we go. There's the hate right there. Said John gave me crap just for saying hi to Kevin last time. No, I didn't. Maybe I did. That doesn't look, Kevin is my dude. All right. No, he's not. No, he's not. Kevin's my guy. Kevin's kids, Kevin's sons, those are my dudes. All right. But I'm a huge fan of the entire family. All right. Heck, I watched a video of Kevin shopping for a birthday gift for his wife, and my wife and I enjoyed watching it. So I'm definitely a fan of the clan Palomares, but I am also a shenanigans coordinator, so I may have harassed you a little bit. Sweatshop Dad said, Tyler said it'll be my first time at Home Gym Con. Pumped. Hey man, I'm excited to meet you. And that is something that I'm excited about going to Home Gym Con. If you see, and this is just a complete blanket public service announcement, if you see me walking through Home Gym Con, right, feel free to stop me and say hi. All right. Now, if I look like I'm in a hurry to get somewhere, I'm not going to be able to stop and talk because we are trying to get stuff done. But yeah, definitely feel free to stop and talk to me. We are actually running a live stream from the Anchor booth on day one of Home Gym Con. So if it's Thursday and you see me doing a live stream at the Anchor booth, head right on over there and feel free to say hi. Okay. In fact, yes, while the live stream's going, because the purpose of that live stream is to shout out you guys who are attending Home Gym Con. So I'll probably stop people as they're walking by. I'll be like, hey, come here. Is this your first time here? And that kind of thing, right? I'll shout out your Instagram. I'll sing happy birthday. If anybody asks me to sing happy birthday to somebody while we are doing the live stream, I will sing happy birthday to that person. All right. So there you go. Holmes and Physique said Kevin and No Fate 24/7 are now at war with each other. There's a battle of the arms. The tension is seriously mounting between them. I saw that. I was like, okay. You know, it's my wife Naomi and I both are enjoying watching the battle. Because I mean they're arguing over whether an arm blaster. Okay, it's hilarious. Anyway, Trevor said there's no such thing as a war with no fate 24/7 because the bad guy always wins. Hey, that's right. That's the bad guy. All right. I am not, by the way, putting up that photo of Jonathan dressed as Razor Ramon. That was I can't unsee that. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. All right, back on track. Next question is now we got a question from Megan Young 3273. She asked this one on a YouTube Shorts video featuring Frank Ray, who's a former amateur bodybuilder, and Teresa Young from Silver is the New Strong. So let's go ahead and share that. This video is a little bit older. It says, will you be this strong when you're their age? So Teresa's in her 60s. And Frank is in his 60s as well. They're both retired. But she says, have you guys both always worked out, or is this a newfound thing? I was in super shape at 32, but I'm scared to even try things now at 42. So the answer is different for both of them, right? So Frank has been working out since he was a teenager. He actually beat Ronnie Coleman, former Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman. It was Ronnie's first ever bodybuilding competition. He was an amateur. And Frank was a veteran bodybuilder. I think he might have been in his late 20s, early 30s when he competed against Ronnie. So it was Ronnie's first show. So Frank beat Ronnie in his first bodybuilding competition, which is like, it's like a nice little thing to have on your trophy shelf. I beat a former Mr. Olympia. But anyway, so Frank has been working out since he was a teenager. And I mean, he competed in bodybuilding for quite some time. Now, Teresa, on the other hand, started her strength training journey in her 50s. So I want to say she might have been in her 30s and was doing like cardio and stuff. And then she got out of shape and she said, you know what, I want to get serious. And so she was in her 50s and started lifting weights in her 50s. And as you can see from the video, she's in her 60s now. I think this video's maybe 2 years old, but Teresa's still going strong, still deadlifting, doing tricks and everything. She has no intention of slowing down. So she started in her 50s and is only picking up speed. Okay. So that should answer that question for you. All right. So believe it or not, that was the last question of the day. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes in case you have any live questions. And then if we don't, we'll go ahead and close this thing out because I got a meeting. So I have to end the episode on time. But I will tell you 2 items. Well, to give you guys some news updates. So first of all, be sure to check out some advice that Mike from Mike's Marketing Lab gave. This is a see if I got that thumbnail here. This is a video he did for our channel. Yeah, here we go. All right, this video he did for our channel, and it's basically advice for you if you're going to Home Gym Con and you're a small brand or you're a small content creator and you want to know what you need to do in order to have a successful Home Gym Con, right? Because you want to stand out. There's a lot of content creators there. There are a lot of brands, some bigger brands, bigger content creators. And you know, it can be intimidating to go into the show and not know, what to do. So that video is going public tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. But some people have already watched it. Like Trevor has already seen it because members of our channel get to see all of our videos first, right? So it's actually been available to members for maybe a week or so. And Trevor watched it because he's one of our channel members. Appreciate you for that, Trevor, by the way. He said that video was a masterclass for any content creator in general, never mind just Home Gym Con. I 100% agree. Mike is the marketing director for Anchor, and so he brings all of his years of expertise to every video he does for us. And I know it's a little bit different for a home gym channel to have stuff about how to grow on YouTube, how to market, how to make your content. But the idea is our channel isn't just about reviewing products. This channel is designed to be like a magazine, right? This is the magazine for the home gym community, right? So when you watch, so we have different playlists, and each playlist is designed to be like a section of the magazine, right? And so we have a section on that will help you if you are a home gym professional. And I don't mean like you buy a lot of equipment. I mean, like, let's say you are a trainer or coach or whatever, and you train people in your home gym. Or let's say you are a content creator and you make videos in your home gym. Or this is just as important. Let's say you are a brand and you want to work with people in the home gym community. Mike has advice for all of you guys, each one of those groups. And so we gave him his own monthly segment here on our channel. And I'm telling you, it's always great information. You guys check it out. And Mike is also a home gym owner himself. So in addition to working for Anchor. So he's an awesome resource. You guys definitely need to take advantage of it. That goes public tomorrow at 3 p.m. If you don't want to wait, you can go right ahead and become a channel member. It's 99 cents. First, you subscribe, and then you'll get the option to become a member. It'll be available to you. You'll see a join button right underneath this video. Like I said, it's 99 cents a month. So you try it. You decide in 30 days you don't like it. You spent less than $1. All right. So go ahead and do that. So you end up, it's like $12 a year. And you get first access to all of our videos. Then the second thing is this Friday on Up Way Too Early with Garage Gym Life, we've got Porter Phys Ed Fitness and Cara Metal. They're going to be my guests on Up Way Too Early with Garage Gym Life. Plus, we'll be recapping my wife Naomi's triathlon that she did yesterday. And then Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Let's remove this here. Saturday morning at 8 a.m. we're going to be doing a introductory reveal, I guess, of our Shopify store. Of our Shopify store. And we're going to be answering questions like, first of all, why do you even have a store? All right. Will this replace affiliate links or whatever, or any other form of revenue from brands? And we'll answer all those questions then. And you guys will actually get to see the products we have in the store, as well as get some idea of like, what we're going to carry in the future and all that kind of stuff. All right. So that is going to be for members only. We're not recording it, so there'll be no replay gang for that. You come 8 a.m. Eastern time. I'll give you guys a very short 5-minute kind of like blurb, tell you all about the store. Then you can ask me any questions you want. And then once I answer the last question, just like this show, we'll shut it down once I answer the last question. And at that time, if you didn't catch it, you just have to wait till the store goes live. All right. So hopefully you guys will be able to check out all of that. And so we'll see you guys on Friday. And remember to keep stacking days. Peace out.